Hi, lollies. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda's channel. Thank you for all the love and support. Don't forget to please subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications so that anytime I upload videos, you'll be the first person to be notified. To my returning subscribers, to those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, and also educate each and every one of ours. You guys are the real
Lovely. I
MVP.
came across this video on my For You and I thought to share with you guys where this pan-colored man is actually asking for the whereabouts of the baby. He goes as far as to ask, where is Kamala Harris? Why is she just mute? Why is she not speaking out? She claimed that she was supposed to be the leader of a said country. Like she was supposed to be doing something other than sitting and minding her business. This actually got a lot of people reacting, and I was able to put up some of those stitches. I'm just going to roll it. Please leave me your own thought and let's dive into it.
Okay, but where is Kamala Harris right now? When you have people like AOC, Bernie Sanders, Tim Walz, all these people going to red districts to talk to people, there was obviously a movement within the Democratic Party to go and try and get these votes and get these people and get an understanding. How are you going to be the former vice president and the person who was trying to campaign as a president to be a strong leader and not be anywhere to be seen? If she was the leader that she claimed to be and to want to be, she would be out there doing these exact same things. So where is she? As somebody who was very firmly in the she would make a great president, and I still believe that, I'm at a loss for words. I want to know where she's at and why she's also not doing any of these things. I don't know. That's just AOC, Bernie Sanders.
She is exactly where she's supposed to be, in the private sector. All those people you named are in the government. She ain't. And you want her to do what? You ever heard Method Man's ex-girlfriend? There's a great line in there for you. You didn't want me when you had me. Now you on your third baby daddy. And you hate to see someone happy. You had a chance. White men like you in particular. You had a chance. You could have moved this country forward. But no. What you did was this. For everybody who is on the type of time you're on, please understand something. Vice President Harris owes you all nothing. Nothing. She don't owe any of you shit. Whatever your reason was for not voting for that woman, live with it. Fucking live with it. Like those of us who did vote for her. Fucking live with it. Stop asking her to come run to your motherfucking saving. Run to your rescue. Stop. Shh. Because you wanted this. If you didn't vote, you asked for Trump. If you voted for Jill Stein, you wanted some Trump. Voted for RFK, you wanted some Trump. Whatever your little pet peeve was, you're now getting it. Stop asking that woman to come out and do something y'all didn't vote for her to do in the first place. You had a chance and you blew it. In the process, you have fundamentally changed the DNA of America. You didn't want her. Could have had her as president, but you didn't want her. And now you expect her to save you from your own fucking choices? That's quite odd. That is quite odd. Everything that Elon Musk and the greasy hand beat meat posse is doing, you asked for. When you sat on your ass, voted stupidly, or voted for this guy, you asked for this. She gave it the best try she possibly could. You rejected her. Maybe y'all should keep her name out your mouth. Try to figure out how you're going to fight this battle over the next 3 years and some change. Leave her alone. Because when she gave you a chance to stop this, you didn't. Stop asking where she is. She's minding her own black ass business.
How many times do we have to tell you, keep our president's name out your motherfucking mouths? You didn't want her hands in shit. You didn't want her input. You didn't want to hear shit she had to say. As far as y'all were concerned, that black woman couldn't do shit for you. The only reason why she was allowed to be vice president is because she was under Biden. But y'all have a hard time with a black person being running shit, let alone a black woman. Y'all made the statements that y'all had Obama. What y'all want something else? Well, we wanted somebody who was going to do the job. And now you got the person in there that you asked for. If you did not vote for Kamala Harris, then you got the exact person that you deserved in office. And now you want to know where the fuck she at? Minding her good goddamn business. Like the rest of the 92%. Our asses are on fucking hiatus. She is a black woman. She is on hiatus. This is not her job. This is not her problem. This is not her fucking business. Y'all fix this shit. You fucked it up. You fucking fix it.
I really want white content creators to stop doing this. To stop asking, where's Kamala Harris? As if it's incumbent upon this black woman that you guys rejected to save you from the chaos that you and the majority voted for. Your families, your grandparents, your parents, your uncles, your aunts, your siblings voted to reject Kamala Harris. And now you are asking where this woman is to save you from your own chaos that you voted for. And it doesn't matter that you voted for Kamala Harris, per se. But if you are not doing the internal community examination amongst white people and holding them accountable for why we are in this predicament, do not expect for a black woman to save you, to fight for you, when a lot of you didn't want to fight for them, when a lot of you showed up and voted against them. Y'all have a lot of fucking nerve. Stop this shit.
You'll note that everyone you mentioned, AOC, Bernie Sanders, Tim Walz, and them, you'll note that they are House representatives, they are governors, they are senators. Kamala Harris is a private citizen now, or did you forget that? Yeah, she doesn't have a governmental position anymore. When you leave office as the VP, unless you've already got something else lined up, you are not in the public eye anymore. I mean, Bill Clinton's still out there. How much did he do when he left office? How about Barack Obama? Brock only ever came out when it was time to try and help endorse others to be elected. How come you're not talking about Biden? He's only served one term in office. Technically speaking, he is eligible for another term. Why isn't he out there talking? You're just talking about Kamala. Why? And if you bother to sit down and actually do a little bit of research, you would know. She is taking a little bit of time to spend with her family, her husband in particular, out of the spotlight of everything, while planning what she's going to do next, which appears to be running for governor of California. Or did you forget? It hasn't even been 2 fucking months. 2 months. We have not hit 2 months that she's been out of office. Is she not allowed to breathe? Is she not allowed to have a little personal and private time now that she has 0 responsibilities? Is that not allowed now? And not being mean, but considering how hard this country failed her, considering what this country has done and who it put in the fucking office, what the fuck do you think she owes anybody? This country failed Kamala Harris. We knew what to expect. We knew what was coming. And now that we're in the fucking middle of it, you want to cry for Kamala? You had your fucking chance. And now we're getting what we deserve. Kamala will be around when she's good and fucking ready. As far as somebody like me who voted for her is concerned, y'all lucky she'll come back for you and keep fighting. Because all made it clear that you would rather sit home and not vote, or protest vote third party, or allow the Nazi white supremacists of this country take control.
See, this is the reason why I left the Democratic Party in 2016, because of white liberal men like you. For the simple fact and reason is 59% of white men voted for the current occupant that's sitting in the White House right now. Only 39% of white men voted for Kamala Harris. But now it's you 39% of white men who voted for her expect her to clean up a mess that the 59% of white men who participated in misogyny, sexism, and racism. But instead of you gathering up those white men who participated, you sat idly by and did nothing. So leave black women alone and leave Kamala Harris alone. Clean up your own mess. Have the day you deserve. Peace.
Okay, but where is Kamala Harris right now?
Minding her business.
You know what's interesting? When Bush was out here claiming weapons of mass destruction, throwing us in different conflicts and wars, nobody asked where Al Gore was. Nobody was like, I want to know what Al Gore has to say about this. Why isn't Al Gore speaking up? Kamala's out here getting her nails done. She's getting her hair pressed. Okay? She's getting a massage. She's on a kayak in Hawaii. Maybe ask where Jill Stein is. Maybe ask why Chuck Schumer is out here. That man's about to retire, and he did us dirty. But maybe ask those questions. Ask where the people who are still in office are. Nancy Pelosi, all the GOP senators who voted and are consistently supporting this foolishness. Ask where they are. Don't ask the lady who you guys made clear that you did not want in office where she is. Don't ask where that lady is. She was put through the ringer. Everybody questioned her her qualifications. They questioned her intelligence. They questioned her ethnicity. They questioned whether she slept her way to the top. They questioned her birthright. They questioned if she worked at McDonald's for real. I mean, everybody was asking all these questions that had nothing to do with policy. And she spoke on a lot of policy. But, well, all the people who voted against it, either they didn't pay attention or they just did not care. Maybe ask why those people decided that it was a good idea to vote against their own interests. But stop asking where Kamala is.
Okay, pop quiz, my guy. If you apply for a job, you interview for it, and you don't get selected, do you still go there and do work, even though you weren't hired and you're not going to get paid for it? Because the last time I checked, some of your fellow Caucasians did not vote for her, so I'm not really sure what you're expecting her to do at this point.
Kamala Harris is at the house with the rest of the 92% minding her business. That's where she's at. She ran, she warned, she told all of America voting for this man was a bad idea. They decided not to listen to Kamala. She don't owe y'all nothing, white America and other America. She told you, you didn't listen. So now you get what you get. You're in the FA and the FO. What does she have to say to you that she hasn't said already when it really would have mattered? How about, in the immortal words of Kevin Hart's father, you gonna learn today.
Like, seriously, Lovelace, I actually do not understand this trend of asking the whereabouts of Kamala Harris. Like, I do not understand why they keep asking for her whereabouts. I don't understand what you want her to do. What do you want from her? Why are you asking for her whereabouts? Like, he goes as far as to talk about how even if she have the criteria of being a leader, that this is the time for her to still show that criteria of being a leader, which he actually believed that he has those qualities of being like, is he trying to gaslight her to try to make her look like, oh, even if you never won the election, you are supposed to be doing something to still give people that hope, to still give the people that, oh, we're still going to do something. This is what he's trying to say. This is what he's trying to do. You and your co-people, or whatever you call it, whatsoever, voted massively. He never mentioned if he voted for her or not, but this kind of person, I think he's the kind of people that often say that, oh, I don't trust the both of them. It's better for me to just go vote for third party. Like, he is sounding that way. He is sounding like someone who never voted, who actually didn't even vote both ways, who decided not to even vote, And you are asking for her whereabouts to come do what, actually? To come and do what? You had all of the time, all of the opportunities, especially just the way at which my favorite TikToker talked about, especially you white men. You guys voted massively against her. And you are here asking for her whereabouts, wanting her to come do what for you? Like, Thomas said, she is a private personnel. She's not a government personnel. She's living her best life. You guys do not want her, right? Then there's no point fighting. If you don't want me, why should I try fighting? Why should I try to convince you to like me? Why should I actually try to convince you to want me? Why should I try to tell you my important? If you don't believe in me, if you don't know my important, why should I convince you? Like, it's not a force to like someone. If you don't like me, then keep going. I shouldn't come out to keep on giving you the reasons why you need to like me. You don't want her. What do you want from her? So you want her to come on the social platform and keep on crying just the way at which people are crying and complaining right now? Okay, you want her to come out and say, "Oh my God, I told you people, oh, you could have voted for me. Oh my God, what is happening? We need to do something. Come on, let's go to the White House." Is this what you're expecting from her? You think she don't have her personal issue? You think she don't have pressing issues? You think she don't have family? You think you are the only one she just have to keep on serving and serving? She gave you that opportunity to give her a chance to serve you. But, you know, you proved that, oh, she is not worth giving an opportunity. You don't want her, you don't trust her judgment. So she gave you a chance to actually deal with the person you feel that has all of the criteria that you want. And now she is minding her business. You are asking for her whereabouts. Like, you cannot always have your cake. You really need to choose what you want. Like, you need to be specific. If you want her, you do everything possible to keep her. If you don't want her, you go for the person you want and leave her alone. She is minding her business, probably going from one vacation to another, which you don't have the right to stop her. She's doing what she wants. She's in her place. She's not out here, effing around and finding out. She gave you the option to have a forward moving society, but you just threw it in the trash. And now you want her to come running to you, to come pleading. Oh my God, okay, that work. No, 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 no. That time is gone. She is among the 92% that is minding their business till the next probably 5 years, if it's even going to be possible. You know, she's minding her business, focusing more on herself, and she is also focusing on the people who genuinely love her. She's taking care of her family. Since she's not, good enough for you, you think that she's not good enough for her family, her friends, her loved ones. You think so? You think she would just stay there and be waiting for you to like her, to want her to come do stuff for you? Like, that time has changed. Time has really changed. If you notice right now, people that look like me, black people, are also minding their business. It's not like before when you see black people on the streets protesting and trying to fight for every other person, and at the end of the day, nobody want to give a f about them. Time has changed. This is 2025. If you don't want me, then move forward. Then other people who probably want me, likes me, we can roll together. There's no point trying to build around the bush. You don't want this person. You just want this person to, like, you're just looking for who to use. You could have used this energy to advocate more during the time of the campaign. Talk and advocate more for her. Talk to your fellow white men and give them the reasons why you feel that she might do better. Nobody knows, but it's so obvious. You are just out here trying to see how you can criticize her. There is no how you want to bring her case up to be criticized. So many of you are just so pissed at the fact that she's not out on a social platform trying to, like, you know, put on one word or the other. You wanted orange, take orange. You want orange, have it to the fullest, and stop complaining and yelling all over the social platform. This, you brought this to yourself anyways. Please leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video, lovelies. And please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We're just here for educational and informative purposes. So guys, if you've not subscribed to this channel, please do your girl a huge favor to click on the subscription button, like, and I will see you lovelies when I upload the next one.